Hey guys, as you can tell today we're going to be doing a Halloween tutorial. For this tutorial I am Harley Quinn, as I hope you guys can already tell. Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad, which is coming out soon. The character is played by Margot Robbie. So yeah, this is her look. In this look I did the hair as well as my makeup. So if you want to see what I did and how I did it, just continue watching. Okay guys, so I am starting my wig now. What I did to start off with was I started with an Elsa wig, which is why it's so white, and then I tied it into 2 ponies and left a little bit of fringy at the front, and then I just cut heaps of it off because it was probably like that long before I cut it. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start dyeing it. So I've got my blue and my red here, and I've got water here, so it's like a watercolor face paint sort of situation. And I'm just gonna do 1 color of each. Okay, so we're midway through doing it, and I am using my Real Techniques Expert Face Brush to apply the paint because I don't really have that many brushes and it seems to be working. And I've just got the red here. I haven't even really needed to add any white to it because the hair's white, so it makes it pink anyway. And I'm just using a little bit of water every now and then, even though it's not like a watercolor. I thought it was a watercolor, but it's not. To kind of blend out the colors together. So yeah. Okay, so this is my wig done, and I'm actually really happy with how it turned out. I think it looks really much like hers actually. I took a little bit of creative license and put a little bit of pink and blue in the fringe on either side, just because I thought it made it match up. But other than that, it's exactly the same. So yeah, happy. Okay, so now we are done with the wig. I'm going to go ahead and start on my makeup, and I'm starting with a base of white paint, so I'm not wearing any foundation or anything at the moment. So I'm just going to tie up my hair and we'll get to it. Okay, so my hair is tied up. I'm also wearing a really old shirt as well, just so that none of it, it doesn't get on any nice clothes I wear. I'm starting with a white face paint, and this one is a cream face paint. It's called Cream Makeup. Don't know the brand. And I will be using a makeup sponge. The coverage isn't amazing, but that's actually really good because her face isn't completely white. It's like a dusty white. So yeah, it's actually working really well. This is really easy to apply as well, surprisingly. Okay, so I am done with my face. I'm just going to go ahead and blend it a little bit down my neck because she actually has it, I think, over every part of her body you can see. But I'm not going to go that far. So I'm just going to bend it down my neck to about there, so like the midpoint. Okay, so now that we have done the white, or like the pale colour sort of over the top of the face, I'm going to go ahead and start doing her eyeshadow. So I'm going to start by lining my eyes with a liquid liner. Okay, so now we have finished with the liner. As you can see, it's kind of just messy liner. I'm going to go ahead and start putting some eyeshadow on. And really the key for Harley Quinn is just as messy as possible, really. So yeah, let's get going. The eyeshadow I am using is L'Oreal's Color Infallible in Eternal Black. So it's a glittery black colour. And yeah, I'm just gonna go cray. Okay, so now I'm just going through and pressing the black and a little bit more into the paint and blending everything out. Just because you want it to be as like dusty as you can get it. Okay, so now I'm going to go ahead and start on the eyeshadows, and I'm going to do the blue eye first, which is this eye here. As I said before, the blue I am using is MAC's Atlantic Blue, and because I've got such white makeup underneath, it's going to make this really stand out. I'm going to start as close to the crease as I can and then blend outwards. I'm going to try and like do it slowly so I know when I'm going to when to stop basically. So as I do this, I'm just trying to make the central bits here, closest to my eye, as blue as possible, and then creating a gradient effect as I go down. Okay, so that's as far as I'm going to go for this eye, so the blue. I'm just leaving it kind of smudged a little bit. You can go further or you can leave it a little bit lighter. Earlier in the movie, I think, I haven't seen the movie yet, it hasn't come out yet, but early, I think she starts off with cleaner makeup, so the blue will be just here, but obviously as the movie progresses, stuff happens, I guess, and either she goes through some fight scenes or I'm not sure what, but like it blends down into her makeup and it ends up being like dripping down here. So I'm leaving it kind of at the midway point. I really like it like this actually. I think it looks really cool. If you could wear makeup like this on a daily basis, that would be awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to start the pink, and as I said, I'm using the Clinique eyeshadow in 04 Plum Pop, and I'm just going to start kind of applying it in the same way I did this. You don't want the sides to look too identical because it's meant to have just sort of like blended out because she's crazy or whatever. But try and make it similar-ish, just because if it's balanced on both sides of your face, you're gonna look better basically, because that's what makes people look attractive, balance. So yeah, now I'm just going a little bit down, and then I'll just blend it. And there we go. I think I'm done with that. Just gonna press it into my skin. And yeah, I think that's done. It's not too identical, but it's also not too mismatched. Next, I'm going to go ahead and draw the little heart she has on her cheek, and it is on the blue side, so it's here. And it's just about there. So I'm going to try and do this as properly as I can, but with liquid liner, draw a little heart on my cheek. Okay, now that that's done, I'm going to go ahead and just do my sort of normal makeup routine now. And I'm going to start with mascara. And you can just like load it up as much as possible. Don't worry about looking too cray because, hey, you already do. Okay, so that is done with my eyes, and now I'm going to go ahead and do my eyebrows. I'm just using my rich brown from Ottoman 3. Okay, next I am just going to colour them in slightly more with my Ottoman 3 brow pencil. Okay, so now I'm just gonna go ahead and touch up with the white paint on a sponge and just kind of go around my brows a bit, just because I feel like it's rubbed off a little bit of the paint around my brows. And hey, it like acts as a highlighter, woohoo! Finally, for my brows, I'm just using my clear brow gel. Okay, so finally I'm going to do lipstick, and I'm just using this Miss Shop lipstick in Roaring Red, and I'm just gonna do it all over my lips. Okay, so this is the makeup done, and I'm actually really liking it. I wish you could wear makeup like this every day. One thing I really like about where I've made the eyeshadow end is that it actually makes you look a little bit like you've got cheekbones without any contouring, because it kind of makes your cheeks sit higher. But yeah, I'm gonna go and put the wig on, and I'll be back in a second. So this is it. Yeah, I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. I think it looks awesome. I'm like so happy. I think it looks really cool. It's not exactly like hers, but it's very close, and I think anyone who's seen Suicide Squad or who knows the movie's coming out is gonna know what you look like. Obviously, like, not everything is perfect, but I really like the way it looks. I think the hair really finishes it off, because like, I don't know, I'm super happy with how it turned out. If you like this, please like, comment and subscribe, and let us know any other tutorials you'd like us to do. I'll see you guys next time.